In this video we're using SPSS to calculate the covariance. Now we've already got some data in the spreadsheet part of SPSS and we just need to click on Analyze, go down the drop down menu till we get to Correlate. We've got two data streams, or sets of variables that is, so we're dealing with bivariate. Bi just means two, so bivariate data. Now we've already got our variables in here. Normally, if I just drag them across, the box you would see would look like this. In order to carry out the calculation, you need to drop them across, which is what we're doing here. Okay. Now we're dealing with Pearson because we're dealing with quantitative data, and we do want to see any flag for significance, so we leave those two the way they are. Click OK, and it gives you a table with the results. And as you can see, at the moment we have got perfect correlation because we've got a score of 1 under Pearson correlation there. So I'm just going to get rid of that particular set of results, and so I clicked on the wrong thing when I did that a moment ago. Just get rid of it. Now if we go back to our data, we'll change some of the data so we get rid of the correlation, at least the perfect score of correlation. So we've got our new data points in there, and we'll now go back to Analyze, again go down to Correlate, bivariate. They're already in there. All the boxes are checked that we need to have checked, so if we go OK, you can now see that the correlation score has changed because we changed the variables, and it's now less than 1, but it's still very strong at 0.843. Now, obviously, if we're dealing with this, we might decide we want to display the correlation. So if I get rid of the analysis and go OK, I want to see it as a scatter plot. So I'll click on Graphs, go to Chart Builder, and go down and choose Scatter Plot. And then I have to drag and drop the particular chart that I want. I'm going to choose this one, and I have to decide which one is my independent variable, the one that causes the change. Now this is always going to be time, where time is one of the variables. So the independent variable always goes on X, which is at the bottom of the graph. The other variable is always going to have to go into Y, so we drag and drop like that, so that's all okay. Now, we've already got some labels in here, so we don't need to change those, but you could, if you highlighted over here, type in what they actually are, so that's okay. Now to actually see our real chart, because this one is not a proper scatter plot, we need to click on OK. And then if we scroll down slightly, you can see we've now got strong correlation, as we said, so if we were to put a line of best fit through here, it would be running between these different points and clearly show positive linear correlation.